Thanks for watching. So let's talk about exhaust on the XR650L. As you can see now, I've put a few miles on it. I don't know how well you can see that. Yep, just over 200. Now this is my second XR650L, and the one that I used to have, I put a Pro Circuit T4 slip-on on it. I put it on, I probably rode it probably not even 1,000 miles before I upgraded to the Pro Circuit exhaust. And when I did the exhaust, I also did Dave's mods to the carburetor. So I went a little richer on the jetting and drilled out the valve slide. And I also did header wrap. And I got really used to having the Pro Circuit exhaust. I really liked the way it sounded. It was loud, but it wasn't so loud that it was annoying, at least not to me, but it was loud enough that I could rev the engine to get attention, like for safety reasons, you know, on the street, of course. It did not, at least that I could feel, it did not increase the power much. It might have given it a few more horsepower, but I didn't really do it for power. I did it for the sound and weight reduction. Now having this, and it's been a few years since I rode my prior XR. I did sell it, but so it's been a few years since I've ridden a dual sport bike even, and all it took was putting 200 miles on this, and I can't handle this factory exhaust. It is too quiet, and I still try to use the engine to make myself known for safety reasons. I don't do it to be annoying. But this exhaust, this factory exhaust, now I can tell it isn't much, but it's a few horsepower slower than my old XR with the Pro Circuit exhaust. Probably a lot of that has to do with the carburetor jetting. All I've done on this one is raise the needle and adjust the mixture screw. And I'm still running the factory air filter. I don't want to make it any leaner right now, so I haven't put a foam filter in it yet. I won't do that until I upgrade the exhaust. But I can say for sure that I can feel, somehow I can just feel it, that it doesn't breathe as happy. That's what I call it. It just runs like it's happier with the Pro Circuit exhaust, or probably pretty much any aftermarket free-flowing exhaust that's loud. I can just really sense that it's just choked up. And strangely enough, it just doesn't do much for the power, but it sure does. It just restricts it somehow. I mean, obviously it's more corked up, and it still has. Let me cover my tag here. You know, I didn't remove the spark arrestor. That will make it louder, but it sounds horrible when you do that. But I can't handle this exhaust, so I gotta. I don't even. It's not that I don't like riding it with the factory exhaust. It's just, it's a completely different experience for me to have real dirt bike glass pack exhaust. So I'm going to do away with this, and I'm going to do a header wrap. When I put on the new exhaust, I'm going to go ahead and do header wrap. The purpose of header wrap, it's not that you can really feel it reduce heat, but my understanding is when headers that have header wrap, yes, it does, I guess, make a little less heat, ambient heat, like go, into the engine fins or everything like that. But my understanding is that header wrap increases exhaust temperatures, inside the exhaust, which increases the velocity. So the exhaust expels quicker. So it removes a few degrees of combustion heat. So it's hopefully it all adds up, like removing the smog pump, richer jetting, header wrap, free flowing exhaust. All those things should add up to reduced engine temperatures. And we all know that the XR650Ls are hard on oil, mostly because they're hot. These don't come from the factory with an oil cooler, and I prefer not to install one, so I'm going to do everything like I did before, and I never had an issue with it. And it runs better. I'm not going to say it's a lot more power, but it definitely runs better with free flowing exhaust. And I'm not going to do a larger header or like any of the aftermarket bigger headers with the bigger tubes. I don't feel that does anything. If anything, it probably reduces low end power a little bit, and that's what I really love about this bike, is the low end power. So just wanted to mention that, and I'll be making some more videos. If you like the video, hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you.